Okay, so with the Disney streaming service, let's talk about what we're getting 12 more Clone Wars episodes, all right? And I'm stoked. Clone Wars. I already made videos. It's one of my favorite TV shows of all time. Of all time, favorite and my favorite kind of animated TV show and fictional TV. Because like the other two TV shows that are running to be my favorite show are reality TV shows, not scripted, like real with real people. This is like that my favorite like TV show. And let's talk about the content we'll be getting on those 12 episodes. Starting with so basically how this is gonna run. We don't know what date the Disney streaming service is coming out. People are throwing around September. Apparently it's like TV show season, so I'm like, okay, September. Pretty sure it's coming out 2019, if no delays, of course. And yeah. So basically they're gonna have 3 story arcs, which are like mini like arcs with 3 episodes in it. Or 4 episodes in it. So if you do the math, 4 episodes times 3, that's 12. So 12 episodes in 3 story arcs with 4 episodes in each. So in the first story arc, it's gonna be a Utapau arc. Now these first 2 arcs, for me, are not the most are pretty intriguing, but I already have seen the unfinished version. They're just like a few touches to finish it up. And basically what's gonna happen in this arc, it's about Obi-Wan and Anakin going to Utapau. And basically there's a plot. Basically there was a Jedi who was killed. Well, we don't know how she died. She was just found dead. Apparently maybe someone killed her, maybe not, and that's kind of the whole problem. And that was kind of and then that led us into the mystery and exploring kind of like the underworld of Utapau, seeing the Utapauians again. And of course, one of the greatest charms about this arc is the banter between Anakin and Obi-Wan. And then it took them to a giant kyber crystal, which I'm assuming they were probably gonna use for the Death Star, but then it got exploded. Spoiler alert, but I'm not gonna go in depth into it because I want you to see. I'm just saying that's kind of the content. That's kind of the content. Listen, I've seen the unfinished version. This is just gonna be a few touches to finish it up. But I did like this arc. I did like the banter between it, and I definitely think that it's a good idea and something that'll probably work. Okay, that's for one thing. That's like the first arc. That's kind of like the first arc. Then you get to that second arc. It's a Bad Batch arc. With I believe 4. This also was released unfinished. This has 4 episodes, or four like D4, not D4, but like their tissue. They're they look different. They're not like clones. They're like clones, but they don't look exactly like every other clone. And they do like secret missions, and each one specializes in different war tactic. Like one's like that brute force, one's that like sign smart guy, one's the sniper, and one's like that leader. And anyways, they have a mission, and they figure out that Echo. Spoiler alert. Okay, this is a spoiler. Is still alive, so they figure that out. That Echo is still alive, and they go on a mission. The Bad Batch, Rex, Cody, and Anakin on a mission to rescue him. And I like the mission. I like seeing the Bad Batch in action, and I like seeing Echo again. Like last time we saw him was in the Citadel arc. Amazing arc. I love that arc. I might do a top 10 favorite story arcs in the Clone Wars, but yeah. So anyways, that happens, and I just like the arc. I'm excited to see what Echo really looks like fully animated, what the Bad Batch look fully animated. Yeah, and of course for all of this, like the action fully animated, because that's one of the problems with this arc. Like there's a lot of things like their mouth don't move, their feet don't really move, and like the lightsabers aren't fully animated, the action doesn't look that good, so I'm excited to see that fully animated. Okay, this is the arc that this is like that one arc. The Siege of Mandalore. This arc I'm most excited for because there was no unfinished version of this. And basically, remember how we left off. So I'm gonna take a little side. So at the end of the second to last arc in the 5th season, Darth Maul comes to Mandalore, kills the leader of the Death Watch. The Death Watch split. Duchess Satine's killed. And so yeah. And Darth Maul gets rules until Darth Sidious comes and defeats Darth Maul. But if you read the Son of Dathomir comic, which I'm not going to give that away. No. There's one thing I'm just going to say. If you consider this a spoiler, consider it a spoiler. Darth Maul gets rescued, and now he's ruling. But what makes this up? So basically, and guess what? Meanwhile, that Mandalore is at a civil war between the Night Owls, which is led by Satine's sister, Bo-Katan, and their force, and then the rest of the Death Watch, led by Maul, and then Prime Minister Olmec, who is not a good Prime Minister. So yeah, that's kind of where we left off. But what intrigues this episode, this arc even more, is that Ahsoka, because after Ahsoka has like this another mini arc that, as far as right now, is not gonna get it animated. But as far as right now, there's she's gonna go there, and she will help the Mandalorians. And there's more. He's gonna contact Anakin, and Ahsoka and Anakin are gonna meet again. And that's something that I'm most looking forward to, is their return. Meeting together. Obviously, it's gonna be short lasting, because Anakin's gonna give Ahsoka a battalion with Rex leading it, and a whole army in orange representing Ahsoka. So it's just exciting. It's just gonna be a big war battle, and I'm excited to see Darth Maul and Ahsoka meeting for the first time, because I know in Rebels, when they meet again, they're hinting that they know each other, that they met, and like Darth Maul calls her Lady Tano. So I'm excited to see how that. And apparently there's supposed to be a big duel, and I'm just overall excited. I'm pretty sure here is also going to be when when Rex takes out the chip. So basically, this is also at the same time when Revenge of the Sith starts. So Anakin and Obi-Wan get called back to basically start Revenge of the Sith and go see the Chancellor. So I'm excited to see how kind of that clashes, how this is kind of what's going on during Revenge of the Sith. And I think what would be exciting to see this is probably, I'm assuming this is like where it gets interesting, because like if it takes place during Revenge of the Sith, then an interesting dynamic that they could happen would be that Order 66 happens. Obviously, no, Rex removes his chip, but that could be interesting. Is that's how the Siege of Mandalore ends? Is Order 66 happens, and I think that's an interesting dynamic. But then, but you remember, Wolf and Gregor removed their chips. Maybe Wolf and Gregor were one of the people in the battalion. I know that doesn't make sense, because they're, Wolf is Plo Koon's battalion, and Gregor, I don't actually, because there was a Gregor introduced in season 5 in the secret weapons, the droids arc. But it seemed like he died. Maybe he didn't, and then he came back. But I don't know. I don't really remember Gregor as far as the show. But anyways, maybe they were there, because I don't know. That would explain things. That would explain anomalies, because now that you're going back. But as far as we get more content other than those 12 episodes, well, I'm going to make another video talking about that whole thing. So yeah.